Michaela, first of all, congratulations on winning the Scottish Building Society SWPL Player of the Month for April. How does it feel?
I feel dead proud of myself. It's obviously a nice feeling to get recognised by other teams, other coaches, and obviously it's nice that Debbie's nominated me for it.
In terms of, from a personal perspective, how did you feel that you played in April? Was that a good month for you on the pitch?
Yeah, I think I was trying really hard, and that my positioning was really well, so I was able to play 2 positions for the team, so I thought it was good.
Talking about April itself, we'll start off with the game against Forfar. Traditionally a very difficult team to beat, especially going away from home. Let's start with the opening goal, obviously from yourself from that free kick. Set pieces, is that something when you put the ball down you're confident you might score?
Yeah, I think so. So obviously it was really nice to score the free kick and stuff, and obviously travelling that far it's really difficult to go in a game against Forfar, but I think we were really comfortable, and obviously it was really nice to get the free kick. I think it settled the girls down well and we just felt more comfortable going into the game.
When you placed the ball down, you hit the ball, made that connection, did you think to yourself, this is going in? What was the thoughts going through your head?
I was just trying to see where the keeper is and see what I could do to maybe even make her spill the ball. I didn't really know that it was going to be that good a goal, but I'll take it.
Absolutely. Now obviously you got the opener for your team in that game. You went on to win 2-0. As I say, Forfar traditionally a very difficult place to go to pick up points to win. The fact that you did, was that a huge confidence boost, especially midweek as well? Yeah,
100%. Before the game all the girls were up for it. As I said, it is difficult to travel down there, but we were really comfortable and I thought we played really good football, so we deserved to win.
I was here for your game against Rangers, a very close game, closely fought match. You unfortunately came out losers in that one, 1-0, but a very, very narrow game. Was that a disappointing one for your team?
Yeah, it was disappointing. It was a really tough game. I thought it was scrappy, but we just need to go forward and we learn what we've done wrong and take on to the next game.
The fact that, compared to last season where it was a bit of a relegation battle, they were kind of looking over your shoulder, the fact that you're playing against Rangers, a team that finished 4th, doing really well this season, you're getting so close to them in a game like that, does that show progress from your team?
Yeah, 100%. We've been matching teams like Hibs and stuff and Rangers and stuff, so best teams in the league, so we are really happy of how we're performing and stuff this season, and we're hopefully trying to achieve to get higher up in the table.
So that was a disappointing result. Followed on your next game against Hibs, obviously they would be strong favourites going into that one. The second place last season, closely missing out. Had another strong start to this year as well. The fact that you're coming so close to a team like that, only losing 2-1 and 1-1 for a large part as well, does that show again progress from the side to be battling with the top teams in the league?
Yeah, we were battling, but we were also challenging them going forward. We had loads of shots on target. We were unfortunate to win, I think. Obviously giving away the pen wasn't what we wanted, and I don't think it's what we deserved, but it happens in football. So yeah, I was really proud of the girls. We just fought throughout loads of periods of the game, and yeah.
Obviously, from somebody who maybe is not aware about women's football, the fact that you won 1 and lost 2 in April, people might think, well, that's not that great a month, but the fact that you were so unlucky in that game against Rangers, it could have gone either way, the fact that you were so close against Hibs and a win away to Forfar, from your perspective as a player in the team, how good a month was April for the side, looking at it in more detail?
Yeah, it was great. Our supporters are coming to support us and stuff, which is great to see, and we are challenging Hibs, who's obviously just won the cup, so it's great to see, and obviously our fans want to see us being competitive with the teams as well, so I just think it was a good month, and we are going to, on the games that we lost and conceded, we are taking that into consideration, and we're going to just work on it and see what we can do better.
From a personal perspective, you kind of touched upon it at the very, very start. Obviously your position is perhaps adapted. You're used to maybe playing in midfield, but now playing in defence. You've got a bit of versatility to your game. Does that put a big asset in your side in terms of the way that you play for this team?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just wherever the team needs me at the time, so I think it really depends on who we're playing against and things like that, and how we're wanting to set up and how we're wanting to defend and stuff. But yeah, it's great to be able to play 2 positions, obviously, but yeah, I'm enjoying both of them, so just yeah.
there's key differences obviously to the two.
Yeah.
Is there one that you prefer slightly more? Do you enjoy in midfield because you get to go forward a bit more, or does defensive, does that allow you to actually play, get a bit more time on the ball and play attacking from defence almost?
Yeah, I like them both. Obviously defence, you get to see the whole picture. It's not as quick as midfield. You always need to be on the move and stuff, so it is good sometimes, but I think I prefer midfield because you don't have a chain on you like centre back. I feel like you can't go as forward, and you just need to like stay in that kind of position, whereas centre mid, you're in a free role, you can go make runs, you're also like moving on and off the ball, which is good. But yeah, I think I prefer midfield, but as I said, I'm happy to play anywhere.
In terms of Spartans this season, we've kind of touched upon it, but the fact that you've got 10 points already, you're only 6 away from last season's full total with 11 games to go. Has there been an improvement, do you think, in the way that the squad is playing and just in general for Spartans this year?
Yeah, it has 100% improved because all the girls were more competitive at training. The training's been really well, and obviously Debbie stepped in and has been obviously came in this season. She's done a great job at just like giving the girls confidence and stuff, because last season was tough for us, obviously almost getting relegated. So this season we've just stepped up, and we're going to show everyone and show other teams and stuff that we're not here just to sit bottom of the league. We're here to actually go challenge clubs and win something. So
what's perhaps, since Debbie's come back in, it's almost been a year since she's come back in, what's perhaps changed? What's she done to perhaps change up the squad, make things fresh? What's been the difference from somebody in the squad itself?
I just think she challenges us, and players, we want to fight for her, but also the club as well, so it's great obviously. And the training and stuff's just been like, she knows what she's talking about, and she not only wants to improve the team and stuff, she wants to improve every one of our players, which I think is really ideal in your coach, not just wanting to do well in club, to make sure our players are doing well and improving. So yeah, it's great.
Obviously fixtures wise, you've had a bit of a difficult run of games in the last few, Hibs, Celtic, Glasgow City. Does that give you, is that a good thing or a bad thing from your team? Because obviously the fact that you get to play perhaps the top teams in the league, it gives you that challenge, but then you've also got a run of games against teams lower down in the division. How is it as a player to have that kind of different contrast?
Yeah, I always like playing against the best teams. Like, we're not here to just not be challenged and stuff, so it is good to play against really good teams, so, and it challenges you, so I think I do enjoy it, but also it is tough having those games every week, so I think it's nice just to maybe even it out a bit. But as I said, it is good. You obviously want to be challenged and stuff. So
is it obviously because of those tough games you've lost, I think 4 in a row at this moment in time? Does that demotivate you at all slightly, or do you put that to the back of your mind and go, these are the hardest games that we're going to face, it's all about the performances in those matches? How do you look at it as a player?
Well, I think they've been quite close, and I don't think that we've played particularly bad, so it's a difficult one. So we just need to take what we've done, what we've played, and when we go to play them next time, we always try and get better. So it is good to play against them so that we can roughly know how we're doing and how we are compared to them, so then the next time we play them, what can we do and what can we do better. So it is good, but yeah, it is challenging sometimes.
You've got one game to go before the summer break here against Stirling on Sunday, a game that you'll be expected, I guess, to win, so you'll be favourites for it. What's your thoughts going into that match?
Yeah, it's always a tough game against Stirling. They're a really competitive team, but we feel confident in going into the game, and just hopefully get the win.
The fact that, again, for the rest of the season, obviously we've got a large break to come, and then obviously you'll be returning back to it. Debbie has spoken about the fact that, and you have today as well, you don't want to just be looking down the table, you want to be looking up the table as well. What will be the aspirations for the rest of the season as a club? Are you looking to break into the top 4, the top 3? What would you, if you had an aim, what would it be? Definitely
top 4 and 3. We want to get as high as up the table as possible. We know that we can do it and it's achievable, so we just need to all stick at it and do what we can.
I kind of want to touch upon it just slightly. obviously there's been on Twitter and things like that, there's kind of been from now on and stuff like that. Give us an idea, what's that been all about? Where did that come from?
So it's a song that we have in the changing room that we always play from The Greatest Showman, and it's just like, it just represents us as Spartans, that we all stick together, and it kind of means something for us. So just, we're one big family. We're not just a team who plays football. We spend most of our nights together, we all chat every day. We're just really close, so it's just a symbol to show.
Where did anyone in particular come up with that idea? Was it Debbie? Or
I think it was Debbie, but I think it was the team as well. But I think Debbie started to put it on Twitter and stuff, whereas we would always say it, but Debbie obviously took it into her hands to put it on.
And just coming on to the final part of the interview, obviously from a personal perspective, I know last season and even this season there's been a few injuries here and there.
Yeah.
From your perspective, the fact that you kind of got a run of games under your belt, you're playing regularly, is that a boost, from a morale perspective, and the fact that you're playing a string of games?
Yeah, we have got a few injuries. Obviously Elena's injured and she's one of our best players, but we just need to, it's just, people need to step up, and I think players have been doing that, which is really good for the club and obviously for us as a team. But yeah.
From a personal perspective though as well, I mean, I know you were out injured for a couple of weeks, maybe a month last season. Back to full fitness now, and again, the fact that you're playing in the team regularly, getting games under your belt, is that a positive thing from your perspective? Yeah,
back full fit. Hopefully don't get injured again, but yeah, it's always annoying having an injury because you obviously want to be playing every week and playing games and stuff, and it was hard to come to training and miss a game and stuff when I was injured, but just need to progress it and get back fit.
Does it give you motivation though that when you have that break and you're not able to play, you're not allowed to get on the pitch, does it motivate you more when you do get back into the team, the fact that you're, right, I'm here, I really want to stake my claim again? Yeah,
once you come back from an injury you're kind of buzzing about the place, because obviously you've been out injured, so you just want to run about and obviously play games and stuff because it's football. And you obviously miss it for a few weeks and stuff because I'm so used to doing it every day. Not doing it is really weird, if that makes sense. So yeah.
And just finally, obviously it was a public vote on the Scottish Building Society website, so obviously fans of the club, supporters of yourself, have gone on, they voted for you. What message would you say to them, obviously at this point, maybe a thank you to them for getting you to this award, if you like?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks so much to everyone that took the time to vote for me. I really appreciate it. It's obviously great to get noticed and people noticing that I've been trying really hard and stuff, and I'm going to keep doing that. So I just want to say thanks so much.